so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be sharing my first custom Unicorno design. So excited. So for my first custom Unicorno, I picked the bunny usagi because Easter and spring, and it just seemed perfect. There are originally two that I was going to work on, but that was too much for just one video. So I'm painting this one a chocolate brown, and that is because I'm doing a chocolate Easter bunny theme. So I needed to get a good layer and get it everywhere, and yep, okay, there we go, painting on camera now. That's good. I move off camera a lot. So anyway, painting a solid coat all over this Unicorno figurine. It took about 2-ish coats plus touch-up, and then I had to smooth everything out and try to get everything as neat and nice as possible. So here we have, the base coat is pretty much taken care of, and now we're ready to start adding the details once everything has started drying. And I don't really know what this is. Okay, so now begins the saga of trying to mix the perfect orange paint, which turned out to be kind of a whole big thing. There was too much red, then too much yellow, and now too much red again, and now it's too pink, and now it's not quite the right shade. Went back and forth. I needed to add some white to make it lighter and more pastel and more Easter. Now it just blends in with the table. Yeah, this is the part about art that people don't tell you about, like how long you spend mixing paint to get just the right color. But I eventually made it there after much trial and error and mixing and still mixing. I just wanted you to enjoy, like, you know, the wonders. Okay, here we go. Finally painting this carrot. A nice light orange color. And now I gotta brace up to get that little tiny corner. Gotta get all the spots I can reach. And there we go. It is looking pretty good. And now I'm going in to add some speckles all over the mane and tail area. These are orange, which you can't really see super well, and then I added some pink speckles. Put some on the horn as well, and then some green ones, just kind of to fill the color palette out and, you know, make it feel more spring. Getting in there, and blue. So I just feel like these are really good pastel spring candy. And here we go. We've got this lovely Unicorno with like little speckles on it, and it just looks so fun. So now I'm going in and putting in the hoof colors and using those same candy colors, and one for each hoof since there's 4 of them, and the orange took so many coats to build up. It's so many coats. And here we go, putting the green one, which I did off camera because it's hard to paint on camera, apparently. Yeah, I have no excuse, so sort of can see, sort of not, can't see anymore. All right, and then the blue one. Yay, we can see this one. So, yeah, filling that in, and now going back in for a little more detail on the carrot, trying to, you know, darken this a little, fill in any things. And now I'm doing the wing designs. First pink, and then a little green, some orange, which took a few coats because it's light, and then finally some blue. And I just kind of wanted to repeat the accent colors just on the wingtips, and I did it on the other one too, even though you don't see that on camera. And then of course had to fill in the little carrot top with some nice green colors, that sort of aqua green mint color, which looks really nice. I'm really happy with it. And here we go. All of the little embellishments are done, and it's almost finished except for the hardest part, which is going to be adding the eyes. So at this point it looks great, but now I got to do the eyes, and I'm going to mark them with tape, but that piece is way too big. So I quickly realized that's just not going to work out. I need to tear a smaller piece. So here we go. I go in with 2 pieces of smaller tape to mark out about where I want the eyes to be. And this took a lot of adjusting, like so much adjusting. And this is just the first one. Like when I put the second one in, it's, you know, it continues on. So I try to get it where I want the first one, and then I go in to add the second one. And, you know, apparently it's very, very challenging. Okay, and yep, wonky. Need to fix it. So going back, adjusting the other one, noodling it a little, getting it somewhat decent, and good. good enough? Nope, just kidding. Gotta fix it some more. Yep, adjust it some more. Aren't you so glad you're watching this? Quality, riveting content. This is just what you wanted to see. All right. I think that's good. So now we get my extremely crusty palette. Yeah, that's definitely old paint. Fun times. And yep, more paint mixing. Don't worry, I won't subject you to nearly as much paint mixing as before, I promise. So now I'm going in for the eyes, which I decided to make blue. That just seemed like a good color. And I kind of paint them where the tape was. Just sort of peel the tape back and then made a little oval shape. Then peel the tape off and then have problems with the tape sticking to me. That was the challenge. Yep. Okay, there we go. There, it's off. And kind of working on the eye shape, getting it nice and smooth and the right size. And then we gotta take a look at that. Gotta do the other one. Do the same thing, kind of peel the tape down, add the eye in. The tape, when it's peeled down like that, kind of looks like those like black marks under a football player's eyes. Does anyone else get that? No, just me? Okay. Well, anyway, working on the eye shape, trying to get it to match, kind of going back and forth. First I gotta do this, then I gotta do the other one, gotta keep touching it up over and over again till it's just right. And yes, sorry for the blurry footage, that happens a lot too. I'm still learning how to shoot video. And now I'm adding some eyelashes in. I wanted to see what that would look like if I wanted to try out eyelashes on the design, just to kind of see how it would look. And you can see I'm painting with the back of a paintbrush because I didn't trust even my finest paintbrush. I was afraid I wasn't going to get quite the right shape, so a paintbrush handle seemed to work. And here I am spreading, and here I am kind of touching up cleaning up some edges on the hooves, and my hand is shaking really badly because apparently I cannot hold my Unicorno straight when I'm painting it, so I'm having challenges here, but I got there in the end. Just trying to clean up as much little details on the hooves, get all the lines and edges nice and neat. And this is definitely not the fun part, but it definitely does take your design up a level. And of course, filling in any other little areas that need some work. And wait for it. Is it dry yet? Is it dry? Okay, it's dry. Yay! Now for the hard part, adding the little highlights, and I don't like it. And it won't come off. Awesome. Okay. So take 2 on the other side. It's okay, but doesn't really match. So yeah, that's a problem. Gotta wipe it off, which it doesn't want to come off because it's being stubborn. So try to get that off as best I can, and then paint over anything with some more blue paint just to kind of fill it in, and then trying in for a second time, and not really a fan of that either. Trying the other one, and nope, that doesn't match either. Okay, well, let's see what it looks like with 2 dots. I tried that out, and I just, I wasn't feeling it. Just it wasn't my vision. So I wiped it off again, and by this point I was just kind of getting frustrated, and so I just decided to paint it off camera, which is why all you see right now is my flower crown, and this, I just needed to get down and get closer to it. So I finally got the highlights the way I wanted, and I tried pulling the eyelash shape out to see if that would make me like it a little better, because I just wasn't quite feeling it. I went ahead and touched up the eye a little bit more, just to kind of, nitpick at details. And yep, and here's where I realize I'm not painting on camera again. So here's a lovely close-up of my hand. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, and yep, checking my work, trying to see how I feel about it. And this is where I just decided I'm just gonna paint over the eyelashes. So yep, blurry footage again. Oh boy. And oh yeah, nope. Now we're gonna see my thumb covering up all my work. Oh well, you get the idea. So anyway, doing a little bit more touch up, just trying to clean some areas, and it's done, and it looks so cute. So now to protect the paint job, I mix some matte varnish with a little water, and then just brush 2 coats of varnish over the whole thing, wait for them to dry in between. Try to get in all the little crevices and smooth everything out so that it's nice and clear. You want to use like a third of water to varnish ratio. I think that's what it is. And here we go. We're finished. Pardon my janky turntable solution. I don't actually have a turntable. But anyway, I love this. I think it's so cute. It really does feel like a little chocolate that you would get in a store, except it's plastic. But anyway, this means it will last forever and be super adorable. So I'm really happy with this. I think it turned out so great. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a happy Easter. Bye!